Virgo, this is Lost Twin Tarot. My name is Colette, if you've never viewed me before. This is a general reading for this week. It's March the 4th through the 10th. When I was meditating on your cards, um, I was getting a sense of how this week would sort of be, or just what I was sort of gathering. And I felt like this week it kept seeming like kind of like a staircase. How maybe you kind of feel like um, like, well, first I kind of saw a staircase, like maybe you kind of feel like you're kind of like maybe if you take a lot of stairs every day, or maybe you kind of feel like you're always, kind of going up and down. But then I started seeing like newspapers and stuff, and like a kind of like an attic. Maybe you're going to be, maybe you have to get something out of an attic. Um, this week, or you're looking for something that seems like it's hidden away, or maybe there's something hidden away that you're trying to get to the bottom of. Um, and it seems, in newspapers, it's like you never see those. So I feel like it's something that you're trying to find or get to. I also felt like the sense of like, you feel like you're a little bit, um, you're like a little bit like mentally like fried. And like the best thing I felt like for like that you love doing, or like the sense of like that you do something that you really enjoy doing, whether that's, almost like things that are like pleasing to the eye, almost like if it's, animals, or if it's like museums, um, or like if you really like enjoy like just going places and getting away, um, to just things that are pleasing to you. Um, if you like to go see like animals or things like that, places that are just almost like things like from your childhood, I feel like, um, that just make you feel, um, content, and, not anxious, or things like that, I feel like would be good for you this week. It's almost like I felt like almost kind of like a zombie feeling, like just type of feeling from it. Almost like you need to get that childlike energy. All right, let's see what we have for you, Virgo. You have the Queen of Pentacles on the bottom. So we have the Five of Pentacles, the Tower, the Page of Cups, the Two of Wands, the Ten of Cups, and the Two of Cups. Alrighty, let's see what we have here. What do we have at the bottom of this one? This one we have at the bottom of this one. We have the Two of Pentacles. So with the Five of Pentacles, we have the Five of Swords. Tower, we have the Seven of Wands. We have the Ace of Swords with the Page of Cups. We have the King of Cups with the Two of Wands. We have Temperance with the Ten of Cups. And then we have the Two of Cups with the Two of Cups. Okay. And we'll do some further clarifications, Virgo, as well. So let's get started. We have the Five of Pentacles with the Five of Swords. I feel like what this is saying, if this is about money or something like that, maybe this is something that maybe you're having some stress about. If you're having stress about money, maybe it's something like that. It looks like things pick up in the end of the week, though. Maybe just in the beginning of the week, you're having some anxiety. Um, I feel like you're also Virgos tend to worry a lot. Virgos, they just tend to worry a lot. They feel, maybe you've been feeling also like you're just kind of like you've been feeling left out in the cold. You've been feeling like you are, you know, you took a risk in something, with that Five of Swords energy, and it's not working. And you feel like it was a mistake. Maybe you feel like you lost out on some money. It could be something like that. Um, but we'll do some further clarifications. But the other thing is with the Five of Pentacles is, it's to not draw any attention to your weaknesses. And after the Five of Pentacles comes the Six of Pentacles, which means, it's all about balance and the planting seeds in a new directions, and it's also about that you could be receiving help or help is, coming. Um, so we'll look into it though. So let's check out this tower. You have the tower with the seven of wands. The tower, it's one of those things everybody hates the tower, but the tower can also be not even, it's not a huge thing. The tower can also just be things that you really just don't need around anymore. They could be just small things as much as how you're eating. Um, they could be, they could be how you're eating, how your lifestyle is doing, or just what it is in general. With the Seven of Wands, I feel like this could be um, the Seven of Wands is when you know something. The Seven of Wands also means that you have the upper hand in a situation as well. You have it next to the Page of Cups and the Ace of Swords, which means I feel like you have you're going to be having clarity of a situation, and you know that you're going to be coming out on top. Especially with the Page of Cups next to it. So I feel like, this could be also a burst of energy with the Tower. And I feel like, you're you know that you're gonna be coming out on top. And even though that tower is hitting, you know, that could be like a realization, which could be almost, you know, things aren't as bad as they seem almost, which could be all that worrying could be for nothing, I feel like. You have the Ace of Swords and the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is all about, this could be a potential love offer if this has to do with love, but this also could just be, the general idea of, something that you're trying to bring back down. You're trying to make something happen. You're trying to bring, down to earth, make it come to life. And, that Ace of Swords is all about, clarity, vision, victory. Um, and I feel like you're trying to make it happen, but it almost is like you're kind of blocked. But with that Ace of Swords energy, it's almost like you are like, oh, now with that tower hitting, that could be almost like the burst of, energy and clarity that you need. Like I was saying with them, meditating on your cards, if you are kind of feeling like you're a little bit like clouded or kind of feel like you're burnt out or is kind of like a zombie, I said, one of the things I like to do, being a Virgo rising, I like to go, and one of my favorite things to do was when I'm, depressed or anything like else. I love to go anywhere where I can see animals. Um, I love to go to zoos. I love to go to a big koi pond that's near this place where I live, and it's just something I like to do. It's something nostalgic that I like to do, and it always makes me feel better. It just makes me feel um, like a child. It's just, but that's one of the things. Like I felt like, could be helpful to you, that could be giving you that little bit of clarity that you could be needing. With the Two of Wands, you have the King of Cups. You could be dealing with uh water sign, a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Um, King of Cups, usually some people read them as Cancer, some people read as Scorpio. Um, it's a general reading. It could be any sign. This could you could be making plans with this person, especially with the Ten of Cups and the Temperance next to these two cards. You could be planning, you could be just planning new ideas or plans of travel, or just your next venture in life. This could be you as well, just getting more balanced in your emotions as well. Um, I feel like with kind of what's happening at the beginning of the week, you could be kind of having kind of like this almost like like clarity. I feel like the start of the week, it's kind of like humdrum, almost like the case of the Mondays type of feeling, but a little bit different than that. And then it's kind of like things start to even out. With the Ten of Cups, you have the Temperance card. The Ten of Cups is all about, fortune after difficulty. So I feel like you're gonna see something, kind of shift by the end of the week. Maybe you're waiting to hear something. Maybe you are just waiting for something to progress. Maybe you're, just having a bad week. Sometimes it happens to all of us, and or just waiting for just things to shift in life. I mean, that's pretty much what we're all kind of doing. And I feel like with the Temperance card, you're starting to see that. Um, it's all about that. The turning a negative into a positive, and I feel like that's kind of what happening with the Ten of Cups. You're seeing that you know the the clouds pretty much shift, and then the rainbow is right there in the back of that card. With the Two of Cups and the Two of Cups, if this is a love situation, you're definitely, this could be new love. This could be an existing relationship. um it looks like it's a really good week for love. If things been, maybe a little bit rough due to something, it looks like it's going to be a good week for love. You could be getting along better. If this is not a love relationship, you could just be finally seeing things kind of click. Or you could just be just definitely feeling better by the end of the week. Two of Cups can represent your higher self, and I feel like this could just be, you just feeling better about a situation as a whole. The Five of Pentacles, feeling like kind of left out in the cold and feeling, unhappy about a situation. And then the Two of Cups, by the end of the week, you're just kind of feeling, better about everything. We'll get some further clarifiers in, so let's see what we have here for you. I apologize, Virgo. I don't know if I told you guys this, but I have lingual braces behind my teeth. So I have a pretty noticeable lisp sometimes. I do apologize. I try to get it keep it under control. Sometimes it just really wants to come out. Let's see here. With the Five of Swords, Five of Pentacles, you have the Ace of Wands on the bottom here, but you have the Empress and the King of Wands coming out here. So the Empress is all about, it is, abundance. It's about, it can be about glow up vibes. The King of Wands, if you're dealing with someone like this, I mean, this also could be you. This is all about being, courageous. It's also about taking action. And it's also about someone who, traditionally, they have those salamanders you know, on his coat and everything, but it's also about you being able to withstand something, and you're protected. So I feel like even when you feel like you're being left out in the cold, or you feel like you don't have enough, if this is a money situation, um you're pretty much you're protected. You are protected by the universe. On the Empress card as well, she has that recipe for success written there on her chalkboard, and she has everything there. She has everything laid out there, how to make everything. And I think what you're trying to do is that you're trying to make something work, whatever that is. If it's if you're working on a project, or even if you're trying to work on, a relationship, or, this doesn't really, take it how it resonates. But I feel like you already have the recipe for success. I think that you maybe just be, you could be worried about something, and it's really nothing to worry about, because there's abundance there. And, as long as you are, putting things into action, as long as you're trying and, nurturing yourself with that Empress energy, then you'll be fine. And Virgos always nurture themselves because they're very body conscious, and they always look very nice too when they go places as well. And what I mean by body conscious as well is that they seem to always take care of their bodies, like as far as like they're just, take care of like their like they're sensitive to like chemicals and things like, things like that. What's the Seven of Wands in the Tower? Yeah, see, you have the Moon on the bottom, and then you have the Nine of Swords. So I feel like what this is saying is with the moon card, the moon is all about, those inner fears that don't exist. And the nine of swords is all about, anxiety. It's all about, worry. It's all about, just a nightmare that's, you know, keeps on happening. And I feel like that tower is saying, you know, it's almost like you need to break a pattern, um, and realize that it's almost like an illusion that you keep having. It's like an illusion. The Seven of Wands is, drawing that line in the sand and saying that, you need to be almost stand up and you have the upper hand in a situation, and realize whatever you could be worrying about, it's almost like it's not existent. Like I said before, Virgos, we tend to be worriers. Um, Let's see what we have here. Ace of Swords and the Page of Cups. You have the Hangman on the bottom, but you also have the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is someone who really values her emotions. She's very intuitive, and she's someone who's very nurturing as well. This could be a mother figure, or this could be someone who is like a therapist. If you're talking to a therapist, it doesn't have to be a woman, it could be any, you know, it could be a man, it doesn't really matter. Just take it how it resonates. This could be you as well. But what I feel like this is saying as well is that, you're getting clarity on something, but it's what you have to almost do is you need to um, nurture, your emotions. But you do have divine counterparts here. Now you have the King and Queen of Cups. So this could be, if you are with someone, you could be in a really good relationship. Your relationship could be strengthening. Um, you could have worries over your relationship as well for no reason. That could be kind of like the anxiety you have. Um, you could think that things aren't going well when they're really actually going great. Um, take it how it resonates. With the Two of Wands and the King of Cups, you have the Wheel of Fortune and you have the Page of Cups as well. So you have the page, so you have the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like things are turning around for the better. This could also be that, you know, where things have you felt like you were almost taking with this card. I feel like where things you almost felt like you were taking a gamble in something. Things don't feel like that anymore. I feel like you feel more secure in something. If this is a relationship, I feel like you think that things are more secure, and when that things are more secure, you feel like more content in your relationship, in your life, in your job, in your money situation, whatever this might be. What's the Temperance card and the Ten of Cups? You have the Three of Swords on the bottom, but you have the Star card. I feel like that Three of Swords is saying about that's the storm that is over with that Ten of Cups energy and the Temperance card. You have the Star card. I feel like this is a wish fulfillment that's coming in for you. Um, this is also about keeping your faith in times where things do get messy and things do get rocky. Because I feel like they're also short lived and they're really could be not as bad as you feel like they are. I feel like you're also getting positive attention at this time too. I feel like you could be getting a lot some recognition. People could be saying how nice that you look as well. She has that number one. She has that blue ribbon on. I feel like people could be telling you how great of a job you're doing. What's the Two of Cups and the Two of Cups lastly for Virgo? Okay. You have the World card and the Knight of Pentacles on the bottom. With the Two of Cups and the Two of Cups, you have the World card. If this is a relationship, I feel like you could be really, it's funny because with that meditation, I said you could be doing something with a box. Maybe you're looking for an important document or something in a box. Um, Maybe you need something if you're doing something with a person. maybe you're looking for a marriage certificate or something like that, or something you need something for something like that. I don't know, or you need something in order to move forward with something. It looks like it says auto, money, garden, home. It says just a bunch of different things. This is the Housewife's Tarot deck. Um, it's pretty funny. But yeah, I think what this is saying is that you could be this is a card of travel. If you could be thinking about taking a vacation with someone. Um, if you feel like your money situation is getting better, maybe you're excited, you want to travel somewhere with this person. Um, this can also represent you, um, feeling like you're achieving something. The world card's all about achievement. You feel like you could be achieving something and, really proud of yourself, especially next to that star card. And, after the world card, we start all over again. So I feel like, you're getting ready to go through that portal and go on to the next stage of something. And especially with in love, um, you could be taking the next step in a relationship as well. Um, I'm going to leave it here, Virgo. Thank you so much for watching me today. If you like this, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. I really appreciate it. But then again, really, I hope you enjoy your week. Thanks. Bye.